Welcome to another episode of Nerd Out. I'm Randy, this is Brian, and holy shit, we come to you with a review of the Gentle Giant Jumbo Vintage Star Wars figures.
Got my big ass Luke Jedi Knight, yo.
This thing's fucking huge, man. Like, this is insane. You talk, man.
Alright, look, I've got an obsession with Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight. We all have our action figure, Toya, or whatever obsessions. Luke Jedi Knight is it. That was my Star Wars figure of my childhood, and it's probably the one that I would take to my grave with me. Sounds pretty morbid, but...
Which one, though? Now, would you take this one or that one?
Alright, let's get into that.
Yeah.
So... when they announce these, they do these Star Wars Gentle Giant Jumbos, which are ridiculous. Can we just say they're ridiculous?
Yeah, that's insane.
What are they like? They're 12 times its size. I don't know, maybe like 6.
Well, what is this? 12 inches?
This is 12 inches.
No,
So
four times.
Okay, yeah.
4 times the size. I mean, that is huge.
And I've seen these before, and my reaction has always been these are fucking ridiculous. But once they announced the Luke Jedi Knight, I knew I was in. I did not know that the packages were resealable, so I had to order 2 of them because it's Luke Jedi Knight.
Yep.
So now I have this big giant carded one, and that's like a wall, and then I have a loose one. And first observation is
It's fucking huge.
It's fucking
man.
huge.
It's I'm just gonna
Yeah, put that down. It is.
Get in this show right now.
Yeah, it is. Here, I'll take the cape off.
That is just.
But it's huge. But you kind of love it, don't you?
I mean, man.
Just handling it makes you feel like weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I want to be critical of it, but it's just huge.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like I don't know what to say.
I know.
I have no comment.
I know. It's
For the first time, I'm speechless. Like it's huge.
It is huge.
Like the camera does not show how big this thing is. Like when you put it in front of me.
Yeah, I know.
My God.
It is bizarre. And I'll say this. I thought it was gonna be a rotocast.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's got like a good weight to it, right?
Yeah.
Would you say like it doesn't feel rotocast? It literally is like just 4 times the size of the original.
What is the point of this? I just don't. Do you really seriously? I wish I had a Star Wars figure 4 times the size with no improvements. I mean, they went out of their way to not improve it.
No. Not only did they not improve it, but that's a good. But like the gun was enlarged so much that like all the details get washed out. Man. I kind of actually wish that they would have gone back in and sculpted those lines back in, because it literally washes out all the sculpting lines. Like this lightsaber, I mean,
chunky. It's like, my God, like, we had better as kids. Like those things you beat yourself.
Yeah. It is surreal. It's bizarre, but I strangely love it.
Yeah, I can see why, man. I mean, it's Luke Jedi Knight.
Luke Jedi Knight
times 4.
Times 4.
Yeah.
I think that Gentle Giant, I don't know what they're, again, like, I don't know who, I think it's a one-off thing. Like, you buy your favorite character, right? If you're really into the Gamorrean Guard, you buy the
George was in them for a bit.
Was he really?
George had like 20 of them.
Oh, really?
He had a lot. He was in this shit to win it.
I think if they would have made those, if they would have made them twice the size, so like a 7-inch figure, I think that would have been reasonable.
Yeah, no, I mean, like...
You like...
I guess maybe, I don't know, this is cool. I don't understand why I even like it.
I know. It's like, you want to like hug it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like stuffed Luke or something. Like
you just want to pet him.
It's like, maybe this is like... They make them bigger so you can feel like how you felt when you had it as a kid.
Yeah,
you were smaller.
But you were smaller, but you weren't that small. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was twice as big, then I could see that. But like, this is so big. Like, this is it's massive. It's just a massive.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's crazy.
You like it though, right?
Yeah, I didn't. I thought I was gonna crucify it when I got over here, but I mean, it's
hard not to adore. Like,
yeah. It's just a huge classic Star Wars figure. I mean,
is there one? Who was your guy when you were growing up? Like, who was your favorite? Like, if you were to pick one, who would you get?
Probably a stormtrooper. Stormtrooper, a Darth Vader, a Boba Fett.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
But you didn't have one guy when you were a kid where you would take everywhere with you? Did you have one, like, even if it wasn't your favorite character, like maybe for whatever reason you really like the Death Star droid?
Yeah, probably a Biker Scout.
Okay, Biker Scout was great.
And I don't know why.
It was awesome.
That was the first Return of the Jedi figure I had, and it was like a new kind of Stormtrooper,
right.
and it was before I'd seen the movie.
Right. Mine was Return of the Jedi, Gamorrean Guard. I had a really, like, strong connection to because it was the first Jedi figure, and again, it was the same situation. It was like before the movie came out.
Can you remember before Jedi?
Yes. Can I tell you a story?
Please do.
All right, I'll tell you a Star Wars story. I was in kindergarten, and it was around Empire Strikes Back time, and I took my Empire Strikes Back collector's case. You remember the one that you like
Darth
opened?
Vader?
No, the one where it was like a vinyl, and then it had the trays.
Yep.
I took it to school, kindergarten, jam-packed full of figures. And I remember kindergarten was a half day, and I remember, we had to put it in our cubbies for school, and then we picked it up and we went home. My mom picked me up to take me to my grandmother's house, and I noticed that my Obi-Wan Kenobi and my C-3PO were missing. Some fucking kid totally jacked my C-3PO.
No,
yeah, and I was crying. I'm talking, I remember this. Like, I have vivid memories of, like, crying my eyes out, like, C-3PO, Obi-Wan Kenobi, oh. So I get to my grandmother's house, and I'm bawling my eyes out. Like, I really remember this. And she goes, what's wrong? What's wrong? And she thinks, someone stole my Obi-Wan Kenobi. And she's like, she didn't quite understand. And then my mom's like, someone stole a Star Wars kid. And she goes, oh, hold on. And grandmas always have this. She opens a drawer and just had a carded Han Bespin. Like she had overbought for like a Hanukkah gift or something. And she handed me a Han Bespin. And I'll forever, and then all of a sudden my sadness went away. And I had a Han Bespin added to my collection.
That's sweet. And what year was it?
81, 82? Yeah. Okay. So that was that's a very vivid memory I have. I remember details of that. Like I remember
I remember my Luke Bespin.
Really?
I remember my mom mail ordered it for me, and I remember her ordering it, and I remember me waiting for days for it to get there. And
it probably felt like weeks.
Yeah, and it was before Empire Strikes Back. I barely remember.
Really?
I was young. I mean, young. But yeah, that's probably one of my earliest toy memories.
I vaguely remember Empire because I do remember the big trading cards they made.
Yeah.
I remember having the one with Darth Vader where he was saying Luke, I'm your father. And I remember having that and the impact that it had on me. But Jedi definitely was the movie that I was of age to totally remember. The memories are flowing.
See, I remember Empire more.
Do you really?
Because I had to wait out in the snow for it. It was just it was. I lived in Traverse City. It was just more things were different.
It's cold in Traverse City.
Yeah, I remember I saw it 3 times in the theater.
I do remember the impact of Yoda because Yoda was such a unique character. Yep. So, but Star Wars actually was the first movie I'd ever seen in the movie theater, but it was the '79 re-release.
Okay.
And I have minute memories, but I'm not 100% sure if they're authentic. Does that?
I don't know. Or you were told a story that you did, and you don't know if you remember it. Yeah, because I think I was told I saw it, but I don't remember it.
Right. So it might have been unauthentic, but I truly remember before Return of the Jedi came out, going to Kmart and finding the only Return of the Jedi figure. The new Return of the Jedi figures came out before the movie, and they were on the shelf. And I saw the back of the package, and I remember seeing Luke, and I'm a Luke guy, and I was like, "Oh, I want this." They didn't have it, but they had a Gamorrean Guard, and the Gamorrean Guard was such a it was so different from what we saw from Empire or Jedi. You know what I mean? Creature wise, and I immediately gravitated towards it. So, damn, good memories, man, from Star Wars.
I remember wondering what the fuck a Royal Guard was.
Yeah.
What the hell are those guys? I need to know.
Did you order the Emperor when you were a kid?
Yes, my brother did. I did. My brother would get all the mail orders.
Okay. So. Yeah, I did too. And I remember. I swear, it felt like an eternity till it arrived. And I remember a feeling of when it arrived. My mom handing me the cardboard, the little box, and opening it up, and it was the Emperor. It was it was nuts. I guess that takes us back to these jumbos. They've pulled these memories out of us, and I gotta say, I really like this. It's
who came up with the idea?
Gentle Giant. but like who like sold Gentle Giant into making them.
Yeah.
It is bizarre. I think having a full collection of these would look cool, but I think you'd be a nut if you had them. Oh no, I just insulted our audience. You wouldn't be a nut.
You wouldn't be a nut.
Look,
you'd have a lot of spare.
yeah,
you must have a big house.
Yeah, because
you know?
I mean, I can't call someone a nut and then like look behind me. I'm just saying that you would have to have a lot of room, or you'd have to. Your collecting habits would be much different than mine. Like I buy a little bit of everything. It would be awesome. It would be expensive.
How much are these?
Okay,
roughly?
I paid $80 for it.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
And I think that's reasonable for a one-off. Like, I'm not going to buy any others. I like them, and I would say that if you have a story similar to ours, where you have that one character that, like, just brings so much joy to you, I really would recommend buying it. Like,
why not? I mean,
yeah.
if you love it small, you're going to love it huge, you know?
That's what I hear.
Yep.
I'm very happy I bought 2, but I'll be honest with you, you don't really have to because it is resealable. And let me tell you about it. Can I give you that lightsaber complaint?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Look, can you see that?
Yeah, the skin came off
Yeah,
on
so
it.
I'm gonna say I put the lightsaber in his hand. And
Never do it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of have to though, like, because I can't have this on my shelf without having it in. It's just that some of the paint did come off in the lightsaber. The lightsaber looks like maybe the green. I'm being anal, but maybe it's a little bit off. And again, I'm gonna complain. Like, I think the gun
looks shitty. They should have like done something to that. Now
they should have resculpted it, and that's the original.
Yeah.
I love it. It's definitely like it's definitely something.
I like the shininess of the original a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
It's a little shinier, you know.
I could see that. You're right. The problem with the original was the nose. Like it was like scratches
Lean
really
lack
easily.
thereof. Oh.
Yeah. Be careful because instead of the original release of this, instead of sculpting the head in like a skin tone and painting the hair on, they sculpted it in a hair tone color
and
then painted the face on. Yeah, so the noses get scratched up. But they did come up with a later release where they actually did them in a skin plastic, and it's pretty rare. And I'm looking for one. So if anyone out there has one, I'm looking for
this one.
Yeah, because it's the only Luke Jedi Knight version that I don't have. And my blue lightsaber broke. Isn't that a bummer?
That is
like it just cracked in half. Ultimately, I really love this. I want to thank Nick too because for whatever reason I got this at Big Bad Toy Store and you could only order one per person. Don't know why. So he ordered one for me. Like I was like, dude, would you please order one for me so I was able to get 2 of them? But you don't need to get 2. You can reseal it. There's a little tape and you'll be good. Luke Jedi Knight. I love you, and I love this. I love this Gentle Giant. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and P.O. Box. Brian's birthday's coming up.
Yes, it is.
And until next time,
Nerd out!
Oh my God. Oh, wow.
That's so silly.
It is so silly. It's actually pretty cool, though.
That is cool. That looks cool. It looks like a big button chop.